Vanga is a Bulgarian prophet who is known for her strange prophetic messages and has become the center of attention due to her alarming predictions concerning the end of the world. Her prophecies consist of a wide range of topics and timeframes, from current conflicts to humanity's distant future, for example the rise of Hitler, the fall of the Soviet Union, and even the 9/11 attack. But her most alarming prediction, which might have been her last, was, "We will all be gone soon." Is she talking about a global disaster, a spiritual awakening, or something even more dangerous? Vangelia Pandeva Gushtarova, often known as Baba Vanga, or the Nostradamus of the Balkans, was born in 1911 and believed to have prophetic gifts. The Bulgarian clairvoyant, who has been blind since childhood, appears to have acquired the ability to predict the future after being blinded by a storm at the age of 12. Her ability first attracted the public's attention during World War II, when the Bulgarian Tsar Boris III and Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev reportedly sought her advice in person. However, she died in 1996 and has since become a faith figure among a sect of soothsayers. Apparently, several of her predictions have come true long after she passed away. Baba Vanga, who is widely believed to have predicted Princess Diana's death, the sinking of the Russian submarine Kursk, and the 9/11 terrorist attacks, was even believed to have predicted her own death on August 11, 1996. Of course, many of her forecasts cannot be verified because they are based on second-hand information. Even though the mystic is no longer alive, she provided forecasts for each year until 5079. Her latest predictions have alarmed her followers and the general public, as they predict that the world will end in 2025, coinciding with the introduction of AI, quantum computing, all-time high temperatures, wildfires, droughts, harm to marine life, and other environmental issues, despite the fact that humanity will not be entirely wiped out until 5079. One of her best-known prophecies was the September 11, 2001 terrorist attack on the Twin Towers in the city of New York. Though Vanga died in 1996, visions are still widely considered valuable. However, assuming we make it through this year completely unharmed, which of Vanga's predictions could strike us as soon as possible? Let's look at some of the most discussed prophecies. Her most stunning forecast is that the world will end in 5079. This prediction has caught the attention of many people and horrified them, as it concerns the fate of the world. Another notable prediction was when she predicted that in the year 2028, humans will try to visit Venus in quest of new energy sources, and anticipated that by 2033, the polar ice caps will melt, causing significant sea level rise, which seems to be consistent with present-day worries about climate change and its effects on global sea levels. If you think this is terrifying, then you must hear what she said about the destruction of the Earth. Vanga also predicted the Earth would meet its destruction in the year 3797. However, she believed that by then, humanity would be able to relocate to another planet in the solar system, assuring the species' survival. The next is global drought. She predicted that in 2170, a severe global drought would offer a significant challenge to future generations. This prediction today reflects ongoing worries about a sustainable environment and resource management. Lastly, Vanga also predicted massive political transformations, such as the global return of communism, implying a huge change in the world's political environment that might alter the course of history. However, the advancement of technology and communication will have significant implications for our society. The world economy is influenced by various factors, which are economic, social, and political. Economically, inflation has lasted longer than expected, and interest rates are rising in major economies. Socially, there is a possibility of a new pandemic and widening economic disparities, which is already leading to social unrest. Politically, the division between Russia and Western economies and contingencies involving the US presidential election could lead to compounding risk scenarios, such as a simultaneous recession. As we move forward, risks such as the pandemic and rising cost of living may accelerate the expansion of new investments and related businesses, which could transform the world economy from a gloomy one to a hopeful one. Additionally, life has become increasingly complex and interconnected, with people constantly seeking success, fame, skills, and knowledge. Vanga predicted that the end times would commence in 2024, marking the start of events that will ultimately culminate in the world's doom. She also foresaw wars, famine, earthquakes, and other disasters in 2024. These predictions are interest-grabbing and admonishing, reminding us of the power and mystery of human curiosity and the desire to understand what is yet to come. The Bible consistently emphasizes that earthquakes and famines are signs of the end, and then the next event will be the rapture. However, these disasters can be months or weeks ahead of their actual due dates, thereby reminding us that we are getting closer to the inevitable day. Vanga predicted human immortality, assimilation with aliens, and communication with God. However, it is important to note that Jesus' second coming is unknown, for the rapture of the church is often confused with the second coming of Christ, but they are actually distinct events. For the second coming of Christ will occur after the 7-year tribulation, and after the tribulation, Jesus will reign as king for 1,000 years and establish a new heaven and new earth. Despite these frightening predictions, believers can trust in the Lord and his future plans for them. Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. This suggests that at the end of the world, knowledge will increase rapidly, which will lead to the fulfillment of previously puzzling Bible prophecies. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. This era presents the greatest opportunity for the gospel of God's coming kingdom to be preached to all nations. Not only that, the rapid changes and challenges that lie ahead will improve efficiency, convenience, and also the overall quality of life. Firstly, Vanga predicted a rise in terrorist attacks in Europe and the possibility of a major country conducting biological weapons tests or attacks, while the Israel-Hamas conflict and Russia's invasion of Ukraine remain prominent issues due to the changing balance of international power. Furthermore, China is rising and the West is becoming weaker, with more democratic countries like Eastern Europe and India gaining strength. Additionally, NATO is expanding eastward, and the territorial dispute between Russia and China is growing stronger. Despite the cyber attacks, such as those attributed to the predictions of Baba Vanga, the internet's early stages and the impact of cyber attacks on global security remain a topic of interest. Vanga predicted that human babies will be born in laboratories, where the color of their skin and character can be decided. Hence, advancements in reproductive technology have made it possible for couples to conceive through IVF and other assisted reproductive methods. Even though the idea of artificial human reproduction raises ethical questions about creation and ownership of life, as well as the role of government and society in regulating and controlling such technologies, and despite that, scientists have successfully grown mouse embryos in artificial wombs and human embryos in vitro. There are still technical and ethical challenges to be addressed. However, prosthetics have also developed brain-controlled arms and some artificial organs, but the development of entirely artificial bodies and organs still has a long way to go. And all these raise questions about our place in the universe and the possibility of other intelligent life. In a world facing uncertainty, where Vanga's predictions offer hope and a reminder that the future is unpredictable, our only option will be to strive to focus on our strengths rather than weaknesses. What do you think about Baba Vanga's predictions? Leave your answers in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Till next time, thanks for watching.